This is Rebecca of Laughing Eye, Weeping Eye Tarot, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about doing love and relationship readings, so the juicy stuff. And this is kind of, the biggest thing that people come in for when they want a reading. And as a reader, the first thing I like to do is kind of understand just the very basics of what's going on. So, I want to remain objective by not getting too many details. However, I don't want to start a relationship reading or a love reading if the person, for example, is in a poly relationship and I'm, looking at the cards and trying to sort of decipher that. So the first thing that I like to do is really clarify, well, what is the scope of this relationship reading? And generally, I find that they fall into these following categories. So the first would be they're in a relationship with one person or several people. The second very popular question would be they're, just kind of hoping to meet. So they haven't really found the right person for themselves yet, but they're in a place where they feel that they're ready to kind of find that person, and they want to know who it is and how to sort of bring that person into their life. The other things that come up would be a situation where people are parting ways in a relationship, and they're just feeling, like they're processing a lot from that situation. They're going through grief. They're trying to sort of visualize how to move forward. And lastly, the other very popular love inquiry they have is people want to know, how does this person that I'm crushing on feel about me? Or how does this person that I just started seeing feel about me? So those are kind of the scopes of relationship readings. And like I said, I do think it's really helpful to clarify what the scope is so that you have a clear understanding of what you're going into. So that's my suggestion for love and relationship readings. I'm going to show you a couple of different spreads that I like to use for those readings, and I hope they help you either if you're reading for someone or if you're reading for yourself. So let's go take a look at those. So this reading is geared towards somebody that wants to find out how another person feels about them. And what the cards represent is card 1 is this other person's personality, card 2 is their present reality, and card 3 is their feelings for the person. So if I'm reading for somebody named Janine and she would like to know about Steve's feelings for her, this is the spread that I would use. And the reason that I use this spread is because it not only shows, what their feelings are, and of course they may not even have noticed Janine, we can't assume as tarot readers, but it also shows where Steve is at presently in their life. And I think that's really important to consider because they may have all of the feelings in the world, but if they're in a place where they're not stable or they're going through some personal stuff, it may not be the best time to connect romantically. So the first card that we've drawn is the 9 of Cups, and it shows that Steve, in terms of his personality, is a bit of a dreamer. We have a genie's bottle with a heart, so suggesting that this person is a romantic at heart, that presently, they're also really thinking about their dreams and their desires and what they wish for. And there might be some amount of illusion there. So with a genie's bottle, there's an idea of kind of being able to bring something out of nothing. So it might also be that this person's expectations of what they can find might need some tweaking. In the present, the 6 of Cups reversed shows hands drawing back these flowers. So I think that's important because it kind of suggests that Steve is not readily opening up, that they are holding back their feelings, and they're also maybe a little bit hesitant to start something presently. And lastly, we have the Queen of Wands, which is a card that's about somebody that's very charismatic, creative. There's a ladybug. This isn't a red bug with black stripes. It's exotic. There's a sense of, yes, this person, Steve, sees Janine in this light as somebody very confident, creative, maybe a little bit eccentric. However, I would also take note that the final card is fire, which does conflict with cups, which is water. So this person, this Steve, is very emotional and sensitive, but might see Janine in a fiery light, so might be attractive, but also scared of the fire, as we know that fire and water don't mix super well. So that is my reading for people curious about a crush or someone that they want to inquire about. And I hope you find this helpful for your own reading practice.